This is the Roulette Master, and I cannot wait to share with you the new Masterclass Roulette system by Steven. This looks unbelievable, and today we're going to put his system up against the best of the best. This is Aussie Pete's win $250 every single day of the week system. It hasn't lost on the channel yet, and he said he's never lost with it. So it's going to come up first, and then I'm going to share with you the new Masterclass Roulette system by Steven. Let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to start with a $10 bet on black, which is the last color that hit. Let's go ahead and spin, and the timer's set for 15 minutes. Here we go. This system has never lost on the channel, and let's see how it does today. Okay, that is a loss, and we're going to go up 2 units from 10 to 30. We're playing Follow the Winner on color, which means we're going to switch to red because red just hit. And here we go. That's a 0, so that's a loss. So we're starting out with 2 losses. We're going to go up 2 units from 30 to 50, and we're going to stay on red. If you hit 0, you just stay on the same color. So let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. And I'm glad it's starting out kind of rough. I want to keep testing this system, and and we started out with 3 losses in a row, so it's really testing us tonight, and that's a good thing. We're going to go from 50 to 70 now, up 2 units. We're down 90. Let's go ahead and spin again here, because every time it comes back and seems to win, this is another good challenge, and that's a 20 black. Okay, so if you get a win and you're negative on your balance, you're going to go up 1 unit. So you can see where we're at right there. We were at 70. That would go to 80. However, that's not the case because our first goal in this is going to be $50, and that's only a $70 difference between minus 20 and 50. So that means our next bet's going to be 70, not 80. So we're going to change that to 70, and we're going to bet on black. So this is a really safe roulette system, a really smart roulette system. I'm going to share everything you need to know with this one so you can start winning money in the casino. That's a loss at 70, so we're going to go to 90. And starting out really badly, but that's okay. Again, I want this system to get tested, and I bet you anything it's going to make money in 15 minutes, just like it has every single time. And that's a $90 win. So now we are at 0. So our goal is $50. If when we get a win, we go up a unit, which would be a $100 bet, but we don't need 100. We only need 50 to get to our first goal of $50. So instead of betting 100, we bet 50. And then if we get it, we reach our first goal, and then we set a new achievable goal. That's what this system is all about, is setting achievable goals and then achieving them. And that's a $50 win. So we just made it to our first goal of $50, and even after that really bad start. So then we go back to 10, we reset, and we're on red, and now we're back to increasing by 1 unit when we win, increasing by 2 units when we lose. And that's a 19 red. We won, so we go up 1 unit from 10 to 20. And let's go ahead and spin. We're trying to get to 100. We're 40 away from it right now. And that's a 23 red. Let's see where that puts us. So normally we increase by 1 unit when we win, but that would be a $30 bet, but we don't need 30. We only need 20 to get to our next goal of $100. So we don't bet 30, we bet 20, and we're going to have 20 on red. So let's go ahead and do that and spin. And if we get this one, we'll achieve another goal. And we did. That's a 27 red. Fantastic. So let's look at our balance. We're up 100, and we reset back to 10. And then again, if we win, we go up a unit. If we lose, we go up 2 units. Okay, we lost, so we'll go from 10 to 30, and we'll switch to black. Follow the winner on color. And here we go. And there's a really important thing that you need to know coming up here. When we have a bad loss, bad string of losses, you need to know what to do. It's the most important thing with this system, so make sure you watch the whole video. That is a $30 win there. Our next goal is 150. So normally when we win, we'd go up 1 unit. That's a $40 bet. We don't need 40. We only need $30 to get to our next goal of 150. So we place a $30 bet on black and spin, and then if we get it, we achieve our next goal. Again, this system's all about achieving goals that are very achievable. And that's a win right there. So we're up 150, and we're going to reset and go back to 10, and we're on follow the winner on color, black. And we're 4.5 minutes in out of 15 with Aussie Pete's win $250 every single day roulette system, and that is a $10 win. So we go from 10 to 20. And our next goal is $40 away at 200. And here we go. Okay, we lost that one. That's a 25 red. So we go from 20 to 40, and we switch to red. Let's go ahead and spin here. All right, here we go. That's a 35 black. And that's a loss. So we're going to go from 40 to 60. And then we'll be on black here. And if we get on a losing streak, you're going to see the new thing that I was about to share with you that's the most important. I'm sure it'll happen in the 15 minutes, so we'll get to it. But that's a $60 win. We're up 160. Normally we'd go up 1 unit, so that'd go from 60 to 70, but we only need 40 to get to 200. So we don't bet 70, we bet 40, and we'll be on black.
No more bets.
And here we go. Okay, that's a 29 black. Fantastic. So new goal reached at $200. We go back to 10, and we're on black. Here we go. We are currently 6 minutes in out of 15, and that's a 33 black. That's a win, so we go up a unit from 10 to 20. And you can see our next goal is 250. We're 40 away.
No more bets.
So let's go ahead and spin. Okay, that's a 24 black. Okay, so we got the win there. Let's see, our next goal is 250. Normally when we win, we go up a unit. That's 20 to 30, but we don't need 30. We only need 20 to get from 230 to 250. So we place a $20 bet on black.
No more bets.
And here we go. And once we get a losing streak here, we're going to keep playing for 15 minutes. Once we get a losing streak, I'm going to show you the most important part of this system, which you definitely can't miss. So make sure you hang around for that. And that was a $20 loss. So we're going to go from 20 to 40, up 2 units. And here we go. That's a 34 red. And that's a win. So let's see where we're at. And we're at 250. Fantastic. That's our new goal. And now we try to get to 300. So we reset back to 10. And we'll be on red for 10. And let's spin. And we've already made the $250 that Aussie Pete says he makes every single day. And every time we've used this on the channel, it's made money. So that's a $10 win. We're going to increase by a unit from 10 to 20. And our next goal is 300. We're $40 away from that. So here we go. And that's a win. So we'll see where we're at now. Okay, so we're up 280. Our next goal is 300. So we're not going to go from 20 to 30. We're just going to do a $20 bet because that's all we need to get to 300 profit, which is our next goal. But again, the most important part of this is coming up. And even if we don't need it, I'm going to share it with you. And it's the real secret to this whole thing. And there's a $20 win. And we're at 300. So our next goal is 350. We go back to 10 and let's spin. Here we go. All right, that's a win. So we go up a unit. So we'll go from 10 to 20. We're at 310 profit right now, trying to get to 350. All right, that's a 36 red. Okay, let's see where we're at. Our next goal is 350. We're 20 away. So we don't go up a unit to 30. We just do 20 because that's all we need to get to the next level. And here we go. That's an 18 red. All right, so we got our next goal of 350. Now we're going to 400, and we'll be on red for 10.
No more bets.
All right, once we get a losing streak, I'm going to show you the most important part of this. That's a 27 red. That's a win, so we go up a unit from 10 to 20. Our next goal is 400.
No more bets.
Now we have a $20 bet. And we lost that one. So we go up 2 units. So we go from 20 to 40. And let's go ahead and spin. All right, here we go. Okay, that's a 29 black. That's a win. So let's see where we're at. We're up 380. We're 20 away from our next goal, so we don't go from 40 to 50 after that win. We just bet 20. That's all we need to achieve our
No
goal.
more bets.
And here we go. So this is all about setting many goals, but again, the most important part is coming up. Don't miss that part of it, and that's a loss at 20. So we go up 2 units to 40.
No
And
more
let's
bets.
go ahead and spin. Here we go. Okay, that's a 14 red. Okay, that's a $40 win. So we're up 400. And let's go ahead and go back to 10 on
No
red.
more bets.
Trying to get to 450 now. Okay, it's a 28 black. So we'll go from 10 to 30. Okay, here we
No
go.
more bets.
Up 2 units when we lose, up 1 unit when we win, unless we don't need to. And that's a 12 red. Okay, that's a loss. So we're going to go from 30 to 50.
No more bets.
So I actually hope we get a little bit of a losing streak here because I want to show you this is the most important part. But we did get a win on that one. And, okay, we're up 50, or we won 50 there, I'm sorry. So our next goal is 450. We're 40 away. And the next bet would be 60 if we'd go up a unit, but we don't need to. We just go to 40, and that's all we need to get to the next
No
level,
more bets.
or our next mini goal. It's all about mini goals with this. That's a 5 red, and we achieved another goal. Okay, so we're up 450. We're going for 500. We'll be on red for 10. Up a unit when we win. Up 2 units when we lose. But only if we need to. That's the key. And that's a loss. So we'll go from 10 to 30.
No more bets.
Let's go ahead and spin here. That's a 23 red. Okay, now we're getting some losses. Now we're going to go from 30 to 50, up 2 units.
No more
And
bets.
spin. Okay, that's a 21 red. Okay, that's a $50 win. So we're 40 away from our next goal. So instead of going from 50 to 60 up a unit, we're just going to bet 40 because that's all it's going to take to get us to our next mini
No
goal.
more bets.
And here we go. We're 12 minutes in out of 15 with Aussie Pete's win $250 every single day roulette system. And that's a $40 loss. So we go up 2 units from 40 to 60. And let's go ahead and spin. All right, here we go. Okay, now we're starting a little bit of a losing streak here. And we're going to go from 60 to 80, and we'll be on red. Okay, so we have an $80 bet on red. Here we go. Okay, we got that one, though. Okay, so let's see where we're at. We're 60 away from our next goal. And we would go up a unit when we win, but that'd be $90. We don't need 90. We're going to bet 60. And we'll be on red.
No more bets.
All right, here we go. Let's see what we get here. And that's a loss, 10 black. Okay, so we'll go up 2 units to 80. We're starting to get higher in the progression. And here we go. Okay, that's another loss, 23 red. And I told you that eventually we'd go on a losing streak. And I'm going to show you what to do now. We're going to go to 100, up 2 more units, and we're on red.
No more bets.
Let's go ahead and spin. And that's a 36 red. So this is the most important part of this system. When you go on a losing streak and then you get a win, all you do is you forget about your previous goal of 500 and and you reset the goal to the closest $50 goal to you. But you have to get a win first. One win and you reset your goal. So we don't try to get back to 500 and be greedy. We try to get to 450. And so that we're going to drop all the way back to 10.
No more bets.
And we're going to be smart. We're going to set many goals that are achievable. And that's what this is all about. And now we're going to go from 10 to 30 after that loss.
No more
And even
bets.
if we go on another losing streak, you go on the losing streak till you get a win, and then you set an achievable goal that's within $50 of where you're at. And that's a $30 win there. Okay, so we're at 420. Our next goal is 450. It's not up in the fives where we were before. We're only 30 away, so we bet a $30 bet on black.
No more bets.
And this is the whole key to this system that keeps you from losing your bankroll. You don't get greedy. When you are on a losing streak, you reset your many goals to something that is achievable. And that is a $30 loss. So we're going to go from 30 to 50, and we'll be on red. Let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. Okay, and we got it. Okay, that's a $50 win. We're up 440. Our next goal is 500. I'm sorry, we're not at 450 yet. So our next, we're only 10 away. So we'd place a $10 bet on red, and then we'd go from 450. Once we achieve 450, we would go to 500. So there's our 450, and then now we just set our sights on 500, and we use many goals to keep our bankroll. And the time just expired, so we made $450 in 15 minutes. With Aussie Pete's win $250 every single day roulette system. Still hasn't lost on the channel, and he says he's never lost with it. So we'll keep testing this one when we have time. And now it is time for the new roulette system of the day. I cannot wait to share this one with you. Let's just jump right into it, get started, and here we go. All right, the time is finally here for the new Masterclass Roulette system by Steven. We're going to go ahead and place the bets, and I'm going to show you everything you need to know to make money with this system. So we're going to start with a $5 bet on the 0, 1, 2, and 3. Let's go ahead and spin. And the timer's set for 15 minutes. Here we go. That's an 18 red. Okay, and if you lose on this one, then what you do next is you put a $5 bet on the double streak 1 through 6, and you add $5 to the 0, 1, 2, 3. So now we're at 15. Let's go ahead and spin.
No more bets.
All right, here we go. That's a 16 red, and that's a loss. So now we're going to add $5 to the 7, 12 double streak, and then we're going to add 5 to the 2 previous.
No
So
more
let's go
bets.
ahead and spend now. We're at the $30 level. Okay, that's a 14 red. And that's a loss. So again, when you lose, you add another double streak of 5, and then you add 5 to the other 3. Okay? So now we're minus 50. Let's go ahead and spin. That's a 4 black, so that should be a win. That's a nice $40 win. And we're minus 10. And Steven says that if you get a win and you're still not in profit, you go ahead and just spin again at the same amount. Okay, that's a 35 black. That's a loss. So we're going to add another double streak. And then we're going to add $5 to the rest of the bets. Okay. So temporarily we're down 60. Let's go ahead and spin. Okay, that's a 2 black. Okay, that's a $270 win. We're definitely in session profit now. We're up $210, and that's because we hit a jackpot number. If you look at that, we hit one that had a bet on the 0, 1, 2, 3 and the 1 through 6. So anything in the 1, 2, 3 are jackpot numbers, and that's pretty awesome. Let's reset the bets. So we're going to go back to the original $5 bet. We're already up 210, and here we go. All right, that is Masterclass there. Let's see if that continues for the full 15 minutes. That's a 27 red, and that's a loss. And he did say this was amazing. We'll see if this continues. So we add 5 to the 0, 1, 2, 3 after the loss, and then we just add 1, 5 to the 1, 6 double streak. Let's go ahead and spin. We're at a $15 bet now. And here we go. That's a 36 red. That's another loss. We'll add another double streak. And then we'll add 5 to the other 2. Oh, I missed that one there. Okay. Now it's fixed, and let's go ahead and spin. We're at $30 level now. This is Masterclass Roulette by Steven, and that is a 1 red. That's a good one. That's a $165 win. We're up $355 already. My goodness. Okay, let's reset. We're back to the original bet again. And here we go. Boy, that was exciting. That's a 32 red. Okay, we lost, so we'll add a double street. And then we'll add $5 to the 0, 1, 2, 3. Let's go ahead and spin. And boy, this is starting out great. That is a 29 black, and that's a loss. So we'll add another double street. There we go. And then we will add 5 to the other 2.
No more
Let's
bets.
go ahead and spin again here. That's a 16 red. And that's a loss, so we'll add 5 to another double street. And then we'll add 5 to the other 3.
No more
Okay, now
bets.
we're at a $50 total bet, and we'll check our balance after this when we're up around 350, I think. That's a 24 black, and that's a loss. So we will add another double street, and then we'll add 5 to the other bets. Okay, and temporarily we're up 255. Let's go ahead and spin. And this is a $75 total bet. Masterclass Roulette by Steven. And that is a 2 black. That is a $270 win. We're up $525 already. Let's reset. Man, this is fun. I'm loving this right now. I hope you guys are enjoying this one. And there's a 0. And that's a $40 win. So we'll just reset. That's new session profit. We're at 565. Wow. Okay, so we're back to our original $5 bet. It's nice when you win on the zeros as well. And here we go. That's an 18 red. That's a loss. So we'll add a double street. And then we'll add 5 to the 0, 1, 2, 3. All right, here we go. And that's a 14 red. That's a loss. Okay, and we're up 545 right now. We'll add another double street. Then we'll add 5 to the other 2.
No more bets.
$30 bet. Here we go. That's a 22 black. That's a loss. So we will add another double street. And then we'll add 5 to the other 3 bets.
No more bets.
$50 total bet now. All right, here we go. That's a 28 black. That's a loss. Okay, so let's go ahead and add another double street. And we'll check our balance here. We're up 465 right now. Let's go ahead and spend this. It's a $75 total bet. We're 6 minutes in with Masterclass Roulette by Steven, and that's a 9 red. That should be a win. That's a $15 win. So we are up 480. We're not in session profit, so we rebet and spin
No
again.
more bets.
All right, here we go. That's a 34 red. That's a loss, so let's go ahead and add another double street. And then we'll add 5 to the rest of the bets. Okay, we're at a 105 total bet now. And let's spin. That's a 33 black. Okay, and that's a loss. So we're up 300 now. We're not going to add any more double streets. We're just going to start adding 5 each time that we lose. And now we're at 135 total bet. Here we go. And that's a 33 black. My goodness, we lost again. Okay, so we're down to $165 profit. Let's increase those again. And you can see each one is 5 more than the other one. And let's go ahead and spin again here. There we go. That's a 7 red. That's a $15 win. We're up 180. Let's rebet and spin. We're going to keep the bet the same when we get wins. That's a 27 red. Okay, that's a $75 loss. Okay, so let's just. Oh, wait, I forgot to tell you there is a rule with this. You have. He said that as long as you only lose 1/5 of the amount that you're betting, then you don't increase the bets. So we're at 165, and if you take that divided by 5, that's 30 something. So we don't increase the bet because in that case, actually no, we did lose more than that. So we will increase the bets. I'm sorry. So if you lose more than 1/5 of what you're betting, you increase them all by 5. Okay, let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. That's a 9 red. Okay, and that is a $15 win. So let's just rebet and spin.
No more bets.
And obviously, the further left you get, the lower the number, the more you make. So that's good when you get low numbers. That's a $45 win there. Now we're up 165. Let's rebet and spin. And remember that 1/5 rule. If you lose less than 1/5 of the total bet, then you don't increase. Okay, so we just lost more than that, so we're going to increase all those. Okay, we're at 225 total bet now. It's a $2,000 bankroll system, and we need some low numbers. That's a 19 red. That's a $45 loss, so we're going to have to increase those again. We're only up 75 right now. So we started out really good with this one. We're still up, but we're only up 75. We need some low numbers. Okay, that's a good one. That's 6 black. That's a $45 win. We'll take it. We're back up 120. So we'll just rebet and spin. And obviously we would love a jackpot number again. That's a 29 black. Okay, that's a $75 loss. They're going to all be increased again. And I'm sure you can only imagine how much this is going to pay when we hit the 1, 2, 3 again, if we do. So we're up 45. Let's go ahead and spin again here. That's a 13 black. Okay, that's a $15 loss, so we will not increase because that is less than 1/5 of the total bet. Would have been nice to hit that 0, but that's a 26. We're going to need to increase again. This is why you have the $2,000 bankroll, just in case you go on a long losing streak like this, and then you just have to be patient. And then eventually it should pay off. We're at 315 total bet right now, but we have the bankroll to do that. And we need some lower numbers, though. That's not good. That's a $315 loss right there. So that's really bad, and we're going to increase all those again. Here we go. All right, let's go ahead and spin. Occasionally that happens, though, and then you just have to wait for some low numbers to make up for it. And it just happened again, it looks like. My goodness, another $345 total loss. We're going to increase all those again. We're going to need a low number here soon because we're minus 705. We still have $1,300 left in the bankroll. That's a 9 red, so that should be better. That's a $15 win. Let's rebet and spin. And here we go. That's a 27 red. That's a $75 loss. We're going to increase those. And you can see each one is $5 less than the other ones. All right, let's go ahead and spin. We're at 405. Ooh, that's another bad one. 35 black. Ouch. Okay, that's a 405 loss. Let's increase those again. Okay, we're at 435 total bet now. And that's a 12 red. Okay, that's a $15 win, but we really need a 1, 2, or 3 now that we lost all those total lost bets there. That's a 20 black. That's a $45 loss. So the bets will stay the same. And let's spin. It's an 18 red. That's a $15 loss, so the bets will stay the same. But we really need a low number now, and let's see if we can get one. That's a 33 black. That's not good. Wow, that is rough. Okay, so we only have about what we have left in the bankroll, so we need to get something low and something soon. And that's not it. My goodness. Well, this system started out so good, and we ended up losing our bankroll. So remember, this one starts out with $5 on the 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, and then you just add the next one and then the next one. And if you get some low numbers early, boy, you can make a lot of money. But we just got on a really bad run there, and so then you would add 5 more here and then 5 there, and that was exciting when we got those big wins, though. And there's a 0. So, you know, that shows you some good wins. But if you hit the 1, 2, 3, boy, it really pays. But then if we had lost, you just add another double street, and obviously we won that one. So, but that's pretty much how the system works, and was working great for a little while there. This is obviously a system that can make you a lot of money very quickly, but has a little bit of a chance of losing your bankroll like we just did. But again, if you lose, you just add another double street, and then you add 5 to the other 2. But you really need to eventually hit a 1, 2, or 3 to make a lot of money, and that's a 21 red. So then you just add another double street, and then you add 5 to the other bets and spend. And I think that, you know, if we hadn't gone with so many double streets, we would have had a better chance of coming back. But you see like a $40 win there, and I think that could, you know, bring it back. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think with this one, and what you would do different with it to make more money, and that would be great. But thank you for sending it in, Stephen. I really appreciate it, and we'll keep working on this one and make it as good as possible. That's what the channel is all about, making these roulette systems the best they can be in the search for the best roulette system. And the best roulette system right now is definitely being tested as Aussie Pete's roulette system, win $250 every day. It made a lot more than that today. And let me know what you're thinking about it as you test that one as well. And remember to send your systems into roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. That's roulettemaster.c@gmail.com, and pick a new one every single day of the week, 365 days of the year at 7 a.m. Central Time every day. We test them out and see how they do. And then it's really important that you guys let each other know what you think in the comments, whether it's good or bad. That helps everyone out when they decide whether they're going to take, you know, a system to the casino. You help them out, they help you out, and this is a great community that keeps growing. We just hit 50,000 subscribers, and trying to get to 100,000 now, and let's keep growing this great community. And the bigger it gets, the more people will send really good systems in. And I just love the search for the best roulette system possible. I hope you are too. And again, if you are enjoying the content, please like and subscribe to the channel. And that would be fantastic. This is the Roulette Master, and have a great day, everybody.